Hi guys, welcome to this week's Raw and Uncut. It is Sunday afternoon and we're going to be discussing a few different topics that we've heard this week. This week, I don't know why I mentioned this before, but this is a funny one that I've heard yesterday. I don't know why I mentioned it before, but the question was, when we've got a new scanner here, if you haven't seen it yet, but the scanner will measure body fat, it will measure muscle, it will measure 450 types of measurements. But skipping to the topic, it was, someone says, I've lost weight, but have I turned muscle into fat? My reply is, unless you're a fucking magician, then no. And I don't even magicians do that. So you cannot turn muscle into fat. You can't turn fat into muscle. This doesn't work. You will lose fat and you will build muscle. But yeah, and again, another term that we use is lean muscle. So muscle's muscle. You can't just build lean muscle. Like, it's not such as fat muscle or lean muscle. You just build muscle. I think it's a term that the fitness industry is given to build a muscle to make females lift. So if you say lean muscle, so yeah, I want to build lean muscle, but it's just muscle. So no, you cannot turn muscle into fat, and you can't turn fat into muscle. You just lose fat and build muscle. And another question, they said, how do you lose fat? I think some people say you poo it out and wee it out. You breathe it out. You lose fat through you excrete.
That's it.
Yeah, all right. Sorry.
Oh,
You excrete fat through breathing.
Just
so
professional, Chris.
Oh, thank you. So to clarify that, no, you cannot turn fat into muscle or muscle into fat.
Your fat cells shrink.
Yeah?
They shrink.
Shrink?
Yeah.
You sure?
They never actually go, they shrink.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Back it up. Can you back it up?
I've got a scientific research paper to prove that.
I'm gonna back it up. I don't
Right,
even know that.
I read it somewhere.
Oh. Did you have one this week, didn't you, as well?
Yeah, so with our sort of clients, we give them, from their scans, they give them their metabolic rates, how many calories they burn at rest. So from there, we can actually give them their sort of calories that we can give them for a calorie deficit.
Or calorie surplus.
Or calorie surplus, unless you want to.
Who's calorie?
Calorie.
Who's carries blood? Depending on what your goal is, like I said, you give them more calories than they need to maintain, or less calories to actually lose fat. Carry on. To clarify that.
It's a ball bag. So a lot of, it's mainly the female clients, so we give them about maybe 1,700-1,800 calories to hit, and a lot of them are saying, I can't hit my calories, which is probably not the case.
I think it's when they can, but when people start to, when they start to eat clean, or when they start to look at their diet a little bit more, generally when we start to diet or when we start to look at our diet, we tend to cut things out. It's a natural process. We tend to cut out the things that we normally would have. So the couple of glasses of wine a night or the Snickers bars we have in need, we tend to sort of cut them out. So when you get your food from nutritious sources, that is actually quite hard to get the calories up near what, like you said, 1,800.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is that. But people try and eat for the sake of it. So when you have a calorie target in your head and a calorie target that you've written down on MyFitnessPal, you don't have to eat that much. It's just there as a target or a guideline. If your calorie target's 1,900 and you only get 1,400, that's fine. If you're not hungry anymore, then you can leave it there. But it's there to allow you to eat more. It just creates a bigger deficit if you obviously are not eating enough, but it just gives you more calories for the weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I think more people will probably eat most of their calories that are left over during the weekend anyway, so it sort of balances itself out.
I do, yeah. I eat more at the weekends. So yeah.
You eat loads every day.
I
6-inch pizza, man.
6 inch?
So you eat, no?
No way, mate.
What do you have for Domino's?
That's 6 inch, isn't it?
6 inches about that.
Is it?
Yeah, about
Oh, 12 inch, sorry.
So yeah, what was the other thing we said this week? We had one more thing, didn't we? The podcast show.
Yeah.
The podcast show, some of you may have seen the podcast show is out today, or you know yesterday. So episode number 2 of the Absolute Talks is out. So the Absolute Talks, what is it? I explained it last week.
You call it Chris Reeves show, really?
No, I didn't get in.
Do you like the Chris Reeves?
So the Absolute Talks is it is around the fitness. It is relating to the fitness industry, but it's getting different people in and changing it up a little bit. So this week's one, I invited a good friend Paddy in, who's got a charity. I want to get this wrong. Is
okay.
Not okay is okay. And so if you go to iTunes or Spotify, you can listen to that. Great charity, great guy, and he's doing a Kilimanjaro walk on the 22nd of August. So you can hear his story and you can hear how you've related it from his experience and to absolute of what we see on a weekly and daily basis here.
I mean, with our podcast, do any of you guys actually specifically want to hear specific things?
We are going to get different speakers in over the next leading up to the end of the year. We're going to get different people in to speak about psychology and strength training and supplements. So anything that you really want to know, then please let us know. Slip in our DMs and we'll try and find someone who's in that expertise in that field. Try anything to that. The workshops. We do workshops, don't we? So the workshops we'll be doing here soon. So we're going to have strength-based workshops. I think Dave was going to do a deadlift workshop and a squatting workshop
And a bench press.
and a bench press
Big
workshop.
three. Maybe big four. I don't know bench press as well.
I'll let Dave talk about that. That's your background. So you
Yeah,
talk
it's just going to be a little bit of an area where people can come and focus on pure strength and learn the big four lifts. So it'd be overhead press, deadlift, squat and bench press. But quite a few clients asking about how to increase these sort of lifts, and coming from a powerlifting background, I thought it'd be a good idea to hold some workshops so people can come and learn how to safely perform them. As it is, those sort of exercises can cause a lot of injury if you do them wrong. So yeah, I thought if anybody's interested, I'll do some workshops and we'll see what we can come up with and work people to a 1 rep max, see where they're at. And I thought maybe hold the workshops over a period of weeks and then maybe some sort of little mini competition, something like that at the end. Create a little bit of competition between people and see where we can take that.
And if you're a person that's never lifted before, it'd be a good starting workshop.
Yeah.
So if you've never been in the gym and you're nervous you've been on just machine weights, so you go into a commercial gym and you've just used machines and you can see people lifting, what is that and how do I do it? And it's a good workshop to come to just to actually learn the techniques.
Yeah, because free weights is quite a scary thing on it.
It is. You're never sure who's going to look, what you're doing wrong, you're going to hurt yourself. Deadlift and squat, and there's so many different variants to it, and there's so many. If you look up online, if you look at how to squat, how to deadlift, there's so many different opinions on it. So if you come along and you're nervous, do not worry. Dave will look after you and he'll talk you through exactly the safest lift. Anything else you want to add? No, the man in the corner, the mystery man in the corner.
Don't need to say anything. Is he sat there eating a protein bar?
Probably in the protein bar.
Eating a protein bar. Yeah.
Wrap it up. It's a Sunday afternoon and I'm well aware we can wrap it on now for 10 minutes. So, quick and short one today. Head up to the Absolute Talks on Spotify and iTunes and catch up on them. There's 2 on there, the Absolute Talks. So, we'll catch up with you next week on next week's Raw and Uncut. See ya.